Yeah, we didn't hear you, Canned. So, the other issue that I saw there was by the second one, healers were 100% over healing. Not over healing in the traditional sense, but you were healing more than needed to be done after the earthquake. We still had Murlocs up. The only targets that should receive healing would be Kandarin, Novacrane, and myself. If you are healing the raid, aside from Watery Graves, which are already assigned by a specific healer to make sure that they don't die if they get Watery Graved while they are lower health, you are doing it wrong. You need to, don't go ham on the healing. I don't care about your parses right now. Focus on healing the priority targets. Let the paladins get threat and establish it. If they are having trouble getting threat, it means you are healing too much. And then they can AoE. And then you can heal and top up the raid once they have that threat established. The second one, the Murlocs went straight to healers. I watched Maverick, I watched Whatever Girl, and I watched Luna all get bonked one at a time each. So there was too much healing going out there. Yeah, you do need to keep canned up out there. So it would help if the Murlocs are dead to make less healing needing to be done. But the priority, what I'm saying is the raid was being topped up when it didn't have to be. The priority is the tanks and nobody else. If they get bubbled, Luna will be there to get the Watery Graves.
Something we don't really cover in a lot of detail, but that we noticed is the faster you kill the Murlocs, the less of them spawn in general.
Unfortunately, we are running with a lot less DPS than we normally do tonight, so let's just do our best here, guys. But communication clearly with the Paladin tanks as to when you have AoE threat. Healers helping them out so that they're not pulling off the Paladins. And then DPS just going ham is going to help establish it.
Some of you are going to have to run.
Yeah, those of you that are too far forward, you should be running back at this point so that we can get one last pull in.
That's still recharging.
All right. Candace just running in. We'll get summons on him, quick buffs up, and then we'll just get one last pull in. Alright. Gonna wait for Can's mana. I'll just put markers out again. Okay, let's go for it. This is the last one for the night, guys. Let's make it nice and clean. I'd like to see how far we can get on this one. Who knows, maybe we'll even down them. Let's see if we can get the Murlocs killed quickly. Communicate when threat is established. Healers just try to keep in mind. A little less of the raid healing. And let's give it a go. Here we go.
Five, 4, 3.
We almost had one of those crumbling Roscoe pulls.
Sorry, what was that, Dunce?
I said you almost went down on that first pull.
Yeah, he slapped me real fucking hard there.
Like,
Part of me almost wants to like run shield block as I walk up to him. First wave of more Warlocks. Paladin should be healing up the raid, using it to establish aggro so they're not running after them. Dropping Consecrates, bringing it into the middle. We need to be DPSing now. This is too slow. Not heroism too. Okay, we lost a few DPS there. Go! You can hear the clench in his voice. We need to keep him up. He got watery graved. Please. Keep tank alive. Nova died.
down.
Any tank, pick it up, bring it back in. We're gonna have Murlocs in 10 seconds. We did a really good job burning them down this time, though, in terms of speed. If we have battle res on Nova, let's do it.
I got it.
Not can, just pop your heals, stand in the center, don't bother chasing them, and have them come to you. I want you to give that a try just for science.
Off Nova. He needs a fort.
We have a bit of extra time.
Should I be Resnaro for AoE?
Sure.
Watery grave again.
Use everything.
Moss, if you want to get up, Dorjan.
Coming
He's
up.
in the water, great.
Nova still needs a fort.
Yeah, I got him. He's in range now.
Here comes the Murloc. Nobody panic, just let the heals happen. Let Canned heal everybody up. They should be coming to him. Big heals on Canned and Nova. And Roscoe, evidently. Nesta got his cheeks clapped. Make sure we're AoEing down now. Let's get those Murlocs nice and low. So if you're dead in bubble, Luna, you gotta make sure you're getting those. What got you, Rain? If we can try to pull the Murlocs close enough that seeds will cleave, I'm gonna drop, maybe. The closer they are to Morogrim, the more cleave we get on him. Next wave of Murlocs, top up the raid. Definitely had some people get really close there, and some die, unfortunately.
Can use your bandages now.
Start your AoE. If you have a battle res on Slurp, I'd like it on Slurp. It's a lot of AoE down having 2 Warlocks dead. Just do your best. Okay, this is going to be a wipe here, but that was a really good attempt there, guys. Honestly, I think that with our full team, now that the heals and tanks have shown that, you know, they're able to do it, I think we should have this next week, given that people stop having so many absences. No, there's no need for a DI.
Good run, everybody.
That was really good push on him, 40%. He was 20% away from where we would be popping heroism and burning the boss down, and that point becomes quite a bit easier. Yeah, a few things that we just need to work on. Watery Grave had a few people dying there.
Yeah, my first death, I got no heals when I popped into the grave.
So that just results in, you know, a couple DPS loss, which then makes the Murlocs die slower, and it just cascades in there. We had a bit of bad RNG with Nova getting bubbled during the Murlocs, but in the future, Canned, when you tried healing, did you get all of the Murlocs to you? Or was it just half again? Half? Okay. I would like to try experimenting with just having you doing it, but in the future we might sub a DPS out and have Nova do Morogrim with us just to try for progression next week.
I have a suggestion.
Sure.
After the earthquake, if everybody just scoots to the center on Canned, that way he's right in the middle of everybody. He should be able to do that.
The problem with that is then ranged have 30% less threat to pass over him, or they just get meleeed immediately.
True.
All right. Well, have a good night, guys. Good run.
Are we
Considering how few we had with us tonight, that was done with 24, and we pushed further than we did last week. So
rolling off the belt?
Yep.